will discuss how the repair of cementum occurs. So let's start it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, we have studied how the resorption has happened, and now cementum repair is actually the presence of viable connective tissue. The viable connective tissue we are discussing about the periodontium. Okay. If epithelium proliferates into the area of resorption, repair will not take place, and cementum repair can occur in devitalized as well as vital teeth. So how if the epithelium actually proliferate, it can actually does not let the cementum to repair, because when the PDL will send the cells to the cementum to repair, so the epithelium will actually make a barrier for these cells to enter the cementum and let the cementum to repair. Okay. Cementum formation is actually that's why it requires the maturation of the periodontium. When the periodontium is actually mature, so that's why we actually require the maturation of periodontium, both during the development and even during the regeneration of the lost periodontal tissues. In other words, actually micromolecules which is actually present in the extracellular matrix of periodontium are likely to play a role in the cementogenesis. That's why we need periodontium to mature actually. Then regeneration of cementum actually needs cementoblast, but the origin of cementoblast and molecular factors that regenerate their requirement and differentiation is not actually understood till date. However, for better understanding, they are saying that cells of Millets are the only odontogenic epithelial cells that has remained in the periodontium after the eruption of teeth, and they may have the function in the cementum repair and regeneration under specific conditions. Mean they consider rest of Millets that they are present in the periodontium. They are the only cells that actually left. So they help in the repair and regeneration during the specific conditions. These cells actually repair by activating the potential to secrete matrix proteins that have been expressed in the two developments, such as amylogenins and enamelins and sheet proteins. Several growth factors have also been effective in the cementum regeneration, that include the transforming growth factors, superfamily like bone morphogenic proteins, platelet derived growth factors, and insulin like growth factors and enamel matrix derivatives. Okay, so the repair is actually requires the viable connective tissue, which is periodontium. Okay, so the periodontium has a huge role in it, because in periodontium we have rest of Millets. This rest of Millets has potential to secrete some specific matrix proteins like amylogens, enamelins, and sheet proteins, and also some growth factors are responsible for the regeneration of cementum. Okay.